So image spirit with context to CSS. So this image spirit we have shown in the last topic. So they are the set of images collaborated into one image. They are known as image spirit. So what you need to do, you need to load every spirit in using spirit lessons. So the time taken will be weekly information. So for CSS coding for that should be like this: width, height, background. You need to add the image to that particular spirit. So the next is, how can the dimension defined? So the dimension properties can be defined by like this: height, max width, max height, min width, and width. So define float property. So they can be moved to a right or left when the text wrap around. Element before this property is applied do not change their properties. How does Z index function is doing? So this overlapping may occur while using CSS for positioning HTML. So this Z index which helps in specifying the overlapping element. So it would be the number which can be either positive or negative. The default value would be 0. What is graceful degradation? So in case the component fails, it is like it will continue to work properly in presence of graceful degradation. As it is not available to everyone, there is a basic functionality which enables to wider a audience. So that is no more nothing about that. So next is, what is progressive enhancement? So which concentrates a matter of a web. It is same, but it provides extra edges to having latest bandwidth. So why always we are using import at top? It is one of the known questions, but we will not expect from the interviewer, but they may ask why we are doing that: in order to avoid a overriding rules. So that is the exact apt answer for this particular question. So the ranking order is followed in most programming languages such as Java, Modular. They are begin at the top. So next is, which among the following is most prudent? So CSS is more precedent over HTML, which does not have CSS support. What is inline style? So it's the CSS used to add up a styling to individual HTML element. So how commands can be added in CSS? So this is a symbol for commands to add in CSS. So define attribute selector. It's set of elements, value, and its paths, nothing much. Define property, it's like a font have different style like bold, italic. So it is an attribute, and bold, italic is a property of that particular attribute. So next question is, what is alternate style sheet? So it's allow the user to select the style in which page they need to display it using that. You can also see a multiple version of that. Or codes are mandatory in URL. Codes are optional, but then you can be have single or double. What is art rule? So which is applicable in entire sheet, not partially. They are known as art rule. It can be proceed by at followed by A to Z, small a to Z, capital A to Z, 0 to 9. Explain how flexibility is achieved more in CSS3. So it is achieved greater in ratio because the future handling multiple style sheet, CSS3 because of modularized approach. What is different between CSS and CSS3? It is the most important question. CSS3 is upgraded version of CSS that we know, but what is upgraded? That is the main thing. Just like selector, box model, borders, text effect, animation, these are upgraded in CSS3. So important modules in CSS3 are nothing but we have already discussed: selector, box model, background, text effect, 2D and 3D transforms, which is possible in CSS3 with the help of HTML5 elements. So multiple column layout and user interface. So for everything, each and everything, we have saw a program as well as in my previous session. So make use of that. What is CSS3 animation? Just already discussed. Add keyframes, bind the animation. Two things we need to do for animation. One is to name and to specify duration. So what are the values taken by property of white CSS? So 5 values that has been taken by property of white spaces: normal, pre, no wrap, pre-wrap, pre-line. So possible values of position is uh, absolute, fixed, inherent, relative, static. So these are the 5 possible values you can give for the position attribute. So what is word wrap in CSS3? It allows to break a wrap on the next line of the CSS3. So like that, it will break the word. So this is the syntax for that. So next is like, what is CSS3 Flexbox? So it is a new layout mode in CSS. So for that, it consists of flex container and declared by setting, display, either flex render or inline flex. Advantages of script over script based animation. So it's easy to use. Anybody can create them without the knowledge of JavaScript. That is the main advantage. So this is some of the interview questions frequently asked. So please make use of that. So this is all about HTML5 and CSS3. I have given practical demo at the end of each and every session. So please make use of that each program. If you have any queries regarding this course, please write to info@uplets.com. Thank you.